So it's been a few weeks. I've been out of town, and I came back to and with a bunch of books, and I'm gonna share those with you today. I'm the supplier. So, Tracy and I spent a couple of weeks visiting family in the Midwest, specifically Ohio and Indiana, and as is the custom, we went to a couple of indie bookstores, and, you know, patronized them because support the indies, right? In Cleveland, we went to Max Bax Books. It's a neat little indie bookstore that sells both used and new books, and we picked up 2 books there. The one that I picked was called Oreo by Fran Ross, and it's about a mixed race girl who is trying to find her Jewish father. It's interesting. It's called Oreo. Well, she's called Oreo, but I think it most likely has something to do with being black on the outside and white on the inside. I've been called an Oreo in my time because of the way I speak, and thus I was drawn to it. Tracy's pick was Doctor Who. This is the 12 Doctors, 12 Stories business. We picked that up at Max Bax as well, which is exciting. It's got some great authors, Neil Gaiman, Holly Black, etc. I'm excited about Mallory Blackman. It would be interesting to read her story after having read Noughts and Crosses. Haven't finished that series. I should probably finish that series. Before we left, the ukulele club that I'm in had a gig at our local Barnes & Noble. That was fun. I have no footage of that. And Tracy picked up Everything Begins and Ends at the Kentucky Club by Ben Sines. Ben said that one of his friends read this and said, "God, you write such depressing stories. They're fantastic." And since Trace likes short stories, we picked it up and are going to read it, and I'm excited about that. So we came home yesterday to a bit of book mail. One of the things came from Kennesaw, Georgia, and I'm like, what am I being sent from Kennesaw, Georgia? And it was Worlds of Ink and Shadows by Lena Coakley. It is an advanced reader copy. I got it from the Assembly on Literature for Adolescents, ALLEN. It's a section of the National Council for Teachers of English. And they're like, hey, you said you would review books for us. We'll send you this book. We've sent you this book, please review it. So I am actually going to be reading and reviewing this in the near future. I don't know if I'll do a video. I might do a podcast. I'm trying to get a podcast up and running, one that I'm going to use with my students. And then, in addition to book mail from Kennesaw, Georgia, I also got Book Riot's second YA box, which is kind of exciting. It was really book heavy this time. So I'll do the other stuff first. Library cards. How fun is that? And a book light were the non-book items in my quarterly box. So there are 3 books in my quarterly box, and after reading the, insert thing that they send with it, you come to find out that the theme is friendship in its different forms, and I don't know what's happening with my lighting over here, but we're gonna run with it. Wait, hold on. Well, that's not as better as I would like it to be, but that's okay. So as I said, all of the books have to do with friendship. So I got a Nina LaCour, and I haven't read any Nina LaCour since Hold Still, which is exciting. So Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. Also got Chasing Shadows, that is really hard to say, by Swati Avasti. I think she's the same author who wrote the one with the key on the cover. Oh my god, I'm acting like my students now. This is the last book in the box. Was A Sense of the Infinite by Hilary T. Smith. I'm excited. All of these, don't know anything about any of them except that they have something to do with friendship. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, also, I got new spectacles from Warby Parker. And they're awesome. And a lot more heavy duty than my last set of spectacles. I also have a mohawk. So that is all the bookish goodness that I either got while I was out of town or right before I left town or was waiting for me when I got home. How are things in your book world? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you there soon. Until then, I'm the Supplier wishing you happy reading. Sorry about the bad lighting, and don't forget to be awesome. Also, chasing, cha-ching.